Hey guys, Jordan from Northeast Preppers today, and in this video I have a review / cutting test demo of the Schrade SCHF17 fixed blade knife. Now, this is a great knife. This is new for 2014. Here are some quick specs. 8CR13 Movi stainless steel blade, Tanto, TPE handle. It's full tang, really aggressive jimping, no underside jimping. Nice choil right here, finger choil, and then it has a blood groove, which makes the blade a little bit lighter, and about a 6-inch blade. Okay, now for the sheath, just a Kydex sheath. Belt clip on the back. You can make it vertical for scout style. There's 6 grommets. See? Grommets. Now as for blade retention, very good. And then coming out, really easy. So great blade retention. Set that aside. Okay, so let's get into, first let's do some batoning. Alright, split that. Now this is just cheap, processed, probably pine, so not that great wood for testing, but for what we're using it for, it's great. So, do one more. These are 3 pieces. It's good enough for me. Okay, now let's move on to some light chopping. Let's make that's just a knot. Let's get chopping here. Okay. So as you can see, it's going to take too long to go through this, but this blade is a great chopper. I mean, watch this. Yeah. This one, watch, right here. See? Good. 2 millimeters in there. Alright, now let's do some, stick it in, and we'll see if there's any, okay, so as you can see, I've got a good amount of the Tanto in there. There's about that much sticking out. I have probably that much in. Now let's bend it. See if we can try to bend the blade a little bit. Okay. And as I expected, straight as an arrow. So now let's do one more of those. It's still straight. Okay. Good. Now let's try to make a feather stick. Like this. Actually, good for some like chopping here. Just chop this stuff off. So, I think that's what I'm chopping. Now, just get small stuff. Here, let's get all these stuff off. Oh, snap it. Okay. Now, this choil is really good. So, right now, let's do some small work. Okay. Alright, now here we go. So it's not, I mean, this is kind of a big blade, so it's not really going to be the best for doing this kind of stuff, but it'll do. So, a little more. It's not really shaving it off, but you have to apply a little pressure. See if we can make a quick tent steak. Excuse me. Out of this. Tent peg or whatever you want to call it. Pretty good. Just do a little more chopping. Alright, now let's do I mean, like I said earlier, this blade is not a good blade for this type of work. This blade is more of a tactical survival fixed blade. It's not meant for whittling. Well, you can do it, but it'll be a bit harder. It's not like a small knife for small work. This is a big go-getter knife, like survival. Now, I have a couple blades on me that I'll compare it to, just to give some size comparison. Okay, right here I have the Cold Steel Master Hunter, and I also have the Cold Steel Roach Belly. I mean, they're both. Now this was 3 times the price of the Schrade, so better steel. So now see, size comparison, a lot bigger. And then as for the Roach Belly, a lot bigger as well. Now this blade was, the Schrade was about $40 on Amazon. You'll pay about $50 on Schrade's website, Taylor Brands. So, and I think this is great for the money. Good budget survival knife. Now, would I take this on a backpacking trip or anything? Like, would I put this in my bug out bag, or would I take it out on a day trip or camping or something? Absolutely. Absolutely, no doubt about it. One thing. I did get a blister from. Now the fit and finish on this knife wasn't that great. Not sure if you could see that, but see how the handle scales come a bit over the steel? Like there's a little bit more. And then here's a great example. See how there's, right there? Right there. Now that was tearing into my hand. So, and that's why I'm wearing a glove just on my right hand. So look at that. I mean, it's probably my fault, because I don't wear gloves when I do this type of stuff. So, yeah. Now, do I recommend this blade? Absolutely. Absolutely. Love this knife. I've been using it for about a week now. Every day. I split a 2x4, this 2x4 I'm standing on, I split it in half. Like you see right here? This is a lot bigger. It goes about, I don't know, a good foot more. So, really reliable knife. 1/4 inch thick, forgot to mention that. Now this TPE, it's got a bit of a rubbery feel. And then it's got 2 steel screws holding it in place. So this knife isn't going anywhere. Now I'm going to rate this knife a 9 out of 10. Considering when I was batoning, see right there, a little bit of the handle got chipped off. But it's not some bossy Team Gemini Light Brigade or anything. Still a good knife. Alright, thanks for watching. I'd recommend this knife, absolutely. And it throws spark well. Actually, let's test that right now. Right here. Oop. Wrong side. It's not catching. Works on my master hunter. See? I'm not sure what the problem is. I probably got the wrong flint. So, oh well. But it does throw a spark well. It might just be the bad steel. Fire steel. And this did come really, really tough. Okay, as always, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.